Well, all right now, welcome back to the channel. This is that beech tree that we cut up earlier this year, and that whole tree was just full of these big old hooks and wires and all kinds of stuff. I've burned about 4 of them already, and I've sold a couple of them as conversation pieces, but I'm burning most of them myself, and I got quite a collection of metal and wood going on. I got quite a few things hanging around. You saw that piece of walnut a few weeks ago, but anyways, I just wanted to show you that. Now, shortly we're going to be moving outside, and I'm going to be splitting some pin oak today by hand. That's pin oak, Pinocchio. And the first thing I had to do was try to fix this maul up a little bit. It's a little bit loose, that oval-eye sledge handle. So what I did was just kind of pound another piece of metal in it there, a little wedge in the top. So that's what I did first. I just kind of tried to snug that head up, and it ends up working out all right. But I got this pin oak from that guy off the marketplace, and it's some pretty decent wood. It's cut a little bit short, but beggars can't be choosers. It is pin oak, so the short size will actually help it dry out a lot better, those little short pieces. So I'm not really complaining because you know, I may be able to sell it sooner, the faster it dries, right? So this is a piece of ash that's just been sitting around all year out there. I decided to take a swing at it and break it up. I've never fired up my chainsaw and went out and cut that big point off of that thing. It's just way too long. So there, I got a piece off of it there, and then I just need to saw that ugly end off of it and burn it in the fire pit or something. So all that wood on those pallets is pin oak. And I'm going to be splitting that myself here over the next couple weeks. I'd like to get it done, but some of that wood is just the right size that it's too small to really split. But I'll have to bring out maybe my Harbor Freight electric log splitter and just sit down and split a bunch of them, because pin oak just doesn't dry very fast. It just won't dry, and there's a lot of limb wood. If you look down at that pallet in the middle of your screen, down on the bottom left, there's a big pile of junk. I mean, there's like cigar-sized wood in there or something, just little twigs and branches, and that's just part of the deal. They want that stuff hauled away. So some of it is just going to get thrown in the fire pit or thrown away, but then the medium-sized limb wood stuff, it's too small to stand up on the end and split, and you really need to use a log splitter. And it kind of needs to be split, because even that limb wood, it's like it never dries if you don't split it. But if you split it open and get some air in there on it, it dries out real good and just turns into some crispy, hot, burning wood. So I'll have to do that. I'll probably, like I said, use my electric splitter, because it's a lot quieter around the home there, and I'll just go out and sit down one day and split a bunch of that little stuff up. I mean, it needs to be split. It's going to be small stuff, but if you don't split it, it'll just never dry. I've already said that. So anyways, that's what's going on. I'm going to try to get through, you know, some of this pin oak today here, and then when we're done, I realized that my big old chopping block there has been sitting in the mud for almost a year. So we're gonna fix that up and get it up off the ground here, coming up at the end of the video. But check it out. I'm going to probably put some music on and let y'all enjoy some of this splitting now. Have a good one. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. If you like wood and firewood and outdoors content, do that. Subscribe and maybe ring the bell. Make sure my videos are coming through on your feed and you're watching some damn videos. Here we go. Back to the action.